Hello everyone, my name is Justin Jose Thomas. My registration number is UR15CA031. I got an experiment in C++ lab is about templates and exceptions. My question was this one, the first one. It states like a stack is a data storage device which uses LIFO method, that is last in first out approach. The last item which is stored in will be the first one to retrieve. I have to create a class named stack. Uh, Here to store array of integer values, float values, and beside a constructor, it should have two functions, one to push and other one is to pop to get the data from the stack. I have to add exceptions to the stack through two exceptions. One if the capacity of the stack is exceeded and the other if the program tries to move an item from an empty stack. So I have to write a program to exercise this case so that the user can put values on stack and take them off. For that I've make a program. Here it is the using namespace std, then templates I am given of class u, class name as stack. In that private data type, int top and u of a equals to 10. It is an array name a, it can store up to 10 values. Then public, here class name as full and empty, so when the stack top will be -1, and when you push is void push, the data will be pushed. Push means to insert the data. If top is less than 10 minus 1, the a array, that the 10 will be top plus plus and equals to data, else it will throw full, it will show it is full. Then void pop for taking the value outside. ut, u here I have given as u, that's the ut. So if top equals to is less than equals to -1, then it will show the empty, else it will show element popped out. The element will be shown, and then display function for int I equals to top, I should be greater than equals to 0, I minus minus. For loop I have given to displaying the value. Then cout a of I, it will display the value which it will give. The main function starts stack of int in and stack of float. Int and float is the data type. And try member function I'm making, in that choice 1 and choice 2 is there of integer data type. So when the user it will ask to the output screen to the user that whether you want to give a integer stack or you want a float stack. So say in the choice which choice you want to enter, first or second. If the choice is double equals to 1, for loop will be start, and int I equals to 1 and I should be greater than 0, I plus plus. Then cout, it will ask whether you want to push, pop or display, or you want to exit. So you have to enter the choice, then choice it will match. Then switch statement is started. Case 1, if this inp is of integer data type, if cout enter the data to be pushed, it will ask the user that which element you want to push. Scene enter the input. Then this statement we have to write for getting the input value. In dot push, the input will be taken, it will pass here. Then break statement is for getting to the next line. Then case 2, if you want to pop, in dot pop you have to just write and then break. And for displaying, in dot display, if the user enter nothing, then it will return 0 and then it will break. Default, if user enter more than this 4 values, if we suppose enter 5, then it will tell that you have entered an invalid input, so it will break. Else for int I equals to 1, I should be greater than equals to 0, I plus plus. For different one, it is for this stack float one, sorry. Cout, push, pop, display and exit. This one was for integer and this one is for float. So similarly, switch statement will start, it will ask the choice. Case 1, float of f, cout enter the data to be pushed. The data will be taken and it will be pushed. Then break statement, then for pop and display, then it will return the value in case 4. By default, if user enter 5, 6 or more values, so it will tell the invalid input you have entered. then it will play. Catch stack of int semicolon empty. It will tell scope resolution. This is resolution, sorry. Then it will tell the output that the exception occurred in pop. You are trying to pop empty stack. Like suppose I doesn't enter any values. I didn't given a single values, so I have to take some values. So it will tell to me that you are trying to pop empty stack. This stack is empty and you have to enter some values. Else catch of stack of int should be semicolon or scope resolution of full. If I have enter more than this array size, then it will tell the stack overflow exception. And same for the float. In empty, the exception occurred. In pop, you are trying to pop empty stack for full stack overflow exception. So I'll build and run the program. Here it's asking integer stack and float stack. We want first, I want just like integer stack I want to enter. So first of all, I have to give some value to in push so that I can pop the elements. If I didn't give any values and I simply just popping it, so it will ask me like this thing: exception occurred in popping, you are trying an empty stack, like that. So I have to give some values so that I can pop and I can display. So I have entered first. Enter the data to be pushed. What elements you want to push, you just enter it. 5, 4, 6, 7, like something. So this element will be pushed inside the stack. Again, if you want to push, you just enter 1 and you can enter the elements 4, 5, 3, 4. Okay. So if again, it's just I just gave a value. Enter the data to be pushed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter. Again it will ask push pop display and exit. I want to pop the element, so it's like last in first round method. So the last element which I have entered 1, 2, 3, 4 will be popped out, and while displaying it, it will show like this: 4, 5, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 4. If again you want to enter, then you just press 1. So pushing, you can give any value 890. And if you want to display it, you can display like that 890 last which I have given the element, then 4, 5, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 4. If you don't want to enter any elements, or you want to pop, or you want to displaying it, you can press 4 for exit. It will come out. So this is my program, guys. Thank you.